Tonight on the SummerSlam kickoff show, Samoa Joe said, quote, "There are wrongs and transgressions in your life, and all you need to do is allow me to correct them."
Samoa Joe declared that he knows he has mentally broken AJ Styles. And if that's the case, we are but minutes away from a brand new WWE champion.
I want to go back to April 17th of this year. It was Samoa Joe's first match on SmackDown Live after the Superstar shakeup. And to add another quote, Samoa Joe would say, "I will emasculate and decimate AJ Styles." Makes you wonder how long it took Samoa Joe to concoct this plan to get into the head of the champion.
It was at one point a friendship that spanned nearly 20 years. It traversed the globe. It took Samoa Joe and AJ Styles together and opposing each other to tremendous WWE Championship here tonight.
It's going to go one of two ways. Either Samoa Joe inspired AJ Styles so much that Styles will think when you mess with his family, and that could be the case with the Phenomenal One.
AJ said that Samoa Joe sent him to a very dark place a couple weeks ago.
There you see
for your daughter Annie, and that is who AJ Styles said he has fought for 285 days, a WWE champion.
WWE Championship! Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe! And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. I'd like to make a very, very special introduction. And trust me, I know you wanted to keep this secret. But tonight, joining us from Gainesville, Georgia. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Oh. And I see she brought your lovely daughter, Annie, too. Well, don't worry, Wendy. Daddy's coming home tonight.
That's completely uncalled for.
Absolutely sick.
Samoa Joe just mocking Styles.
Just prodding.
Yeah, my family's here. They came here for one reason only. To see me kick your ass.
And guys, AJ Styles has talked about this. He said when he went home and he hugged his kids and he hugged his wife that he felt right once again. But after that letter from last week that Samoa Joe said was from Wendy Styles, from this shot here at his wife and daughter here at ringside here tonight, where is AJ Styles now emotionally? There's no way he's at neutral.
I think for AJ Styles, the most passionate thing in his heart is his family. And right now, Styles has got to feel like he has to defend his family.
Styles and Joe certainly no stranger to one another. Long, similar journeys to the pinnacle of sports entertainment. But this stage, unfamiliar territory.
Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, first time ever here in WWE, one-on-one for the most prestigious prize in the history of sports entertainment.
At one point, AJ Styles felt like he knew Samoa Joe better than anybody else.
Great veteran move by Samoa Joe during the collar and elbow tie-up. I'm not entirely sure Joe didn't try to put his thumb in AJ's eye. Take any advantage you can get when you're dealing with the Phenomenal One.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen the last couple weeks that Samoa Joe's willing to play dirty, willing to take those personal shots.
But on the other side of the coin, I wonder, did Samoa Joe get inside AJ Styles' mind? Or is Samoa Joe just that depraved that he's willing to go there? Does that make Samoa Joe unstoppable?
One of the reasons why our general manager Paige sanctioned this match is because of the, quote, killer instinct and unpredictability of Samoa Joe.
I think therein lies your answer. I mean, this is a man in Samoa Joe who thrives on tension, thrives on discourse.
Now AJ Styles trying to control the bigger man here in Samoa Joe, a task that Styles is very, very accustomed to in his career. And Byron, I'll ask you this, dating back to the rivalry between Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles, we saw how Styles claimed his emotions were a strength and not a weakness.
Well, the good thing for Styles is that he's been through this chapter to an extent. Not to this degree with his family, but he understands how to tame your emotions, how to channel your emotions. I think we're seeing that right now in the early going of the match.
Styles holding on to this side headlock for dear life. Georgia Bulldog mentality he's so proud of.
Just a little too quick there for Samoa Joe, and able to bring the big Samoan down to the canvas.
Wear down Joe. Wear down the quick strike ability of Samoa Joe. Very wise strategy from the champion.
With both of these superstars so multifaceted in their attacks.
Wow.
From power to grappling to striking, both of these guys can do it all.
Big shoulder block by Samoa Joe. And Graves, if you were in AJ Styles' position, what do you have to go back to in your mind to get yourself calm, to get yourself in the fight?
Styles needed to start calming himself down last night. Early this morning, AJ cannot let his emotions get the best of him, and I'm sure he probably did. That's why Samoa Joe had that pre-match verbal jab at AJ's family. Any advantage you can get.
See, there's some distress already on the face of AJ Styles, and Samoa Joe knows those strikes.
I'll get you down.
The question is, can Styles find a way to frustrate Joe a little bit?
Oh,
That might be one way to do it.
Nasty leg kick from Styles.
Right on the hamstring of Samoa Joe.
A little bit of a warning shot received by Samoa Joe. Okay, now we're in the fight.
And again to the left leg here of Samoa Joe.
Styles just using his quickness.
I'm sure AJ Styles has a very healthy respect for what Samoa Joe is capable of inside the ring. He understands how dangerous Joe is.
Oh, again,
Joe kick.
And Joe's kick took AJ off of his feet. And here come the straight jabs from Joe.
Styles went to the well once too often. Joe checked the kick, and good Lord, these leg kicks would cripple a man.
Well, I think you saw why Styles was keeping his distance, because he knows exactly what we just saw is what Samoa Joe is capable of doing.
Get him out of the corner, Joe.
Went for a big forearm smash and a kick right to the face here from Styles.
Styles lighting up the chest of Joe. Joe responding in kind.
Joe with impact that's reverberating through the chest.
Picking up steam. 282 pounds on the go. Picture perfect drop kick from Styles.
You've been asking the question, can Styles keep his emotion in check? I think the answer is yes.
To this point, you're absolutely right, Byron. I agree. Been very impressed.
AJ's been able to settle himself. Big forearm smash again. There to Samoa Joe.
You just feel the disgust that AJ Styles has for Samoa Joe, and rightfully so. For all the emotional torment.
Now it's time for the physical torment.
And now Samoa Joe able to just measure AJ Styles. And again, another shot to the left hamstring. That one connected back of the knee.
Styles sliding strike. Down goes Samoa Joe.
A welcome sight for the champion, contemplating his next form of attack.
Wise move by the challenger, trying to compose himself on the outside. I'm sure Joe's aware that the champion never offers much quarter.
Bring it in.
Case in point.
And Styles, what a drop kick. And Joe towards our announce desk. Remember, champion's advantage going to AJ Styles here in this matchup. Only way for Joe to win the titles by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Hey, come on, Styles, let's go.
And now AJ Styles, he was measuring Samoa Joe there on the outside, and the official separating the two, going to check on Joe. Styles is not going to wait. Look at where Joe's at, off the apron.
Oh, nope.
Oh, it took out the leg.
Great flexibility by the 282-pound Samoa Joe, able to kick Styles' legs out from underneath him.
Into a cover hook to both legs out at one.
That could, watch this again. Styles up top, and
watch how high Samoa Joe kicks up.
Face first. Looked like the right leg of AJ Styles, right on the calf bone. Oh!
Have some muscle, not a bone, Phillips.
That's one way to completely change the course of the match.
Styles is feeling the effects of the Samoan Assassin's all-out assault. But, oh!
And now AJ Styles back up to his feet here. Now trying to outmuscle Samoa Joe here, trying to get Joe up for a suplex. Oh!
Looked like it caught Joe right under the chin.
Oh, and Joe dropping Styles face first.
Joe still looks a little woozy.
I can tell you, Samoa Joe knows he's been in a fight, even in the relatively early moments of this matchup. But wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my God. And Samoa Joe off the ropes.
The champion's face just ricocheted off our table. Styles might be out cold.
Styles is hurt.
The table shifted a couple of feet because of the impact. 280 pounds flying through the ropes, and Styles is down.
Take a look at this, throwing caution to the wind like a school bus flying through the air right in the champion's face.
It's one thing to deal with the impact of Samoa Joe. It's the other one. Styles would collide with our announce desk.
I mean, Styles' face bounced right off this table.
Now Joe into a cover for the title and a kick out. And now Joe able to isolate AJ Styles.
Samoa Joe just using all of his body weight to grind down the champion. Just wear AJ out. Incredibly painful submission holds. Notice how Joe has the champion's arm trapped. Makes it that much more difficult to escape this hold.
Joe, in his sick and twisted logic, has convinced himself that he is doing AJ Styles' family a favor.
Byron, it's all mind games. This is the fight game at the end of the day. Samoa Joe is a combat athlete. He wants to get paid, he wants to win titles, and that's it.
Oh!
That's a good way to start.
What a clothesline. Wow. Shoots the half. Here's the cover. And Styles able to kick out.
Yeah, somehow getting the right shoulder up.
Take another look at this. Styles trying to build some momentum and just getting beat to the strike. And Joe once again, how incredibly painful. This would be a routine side headlock from Joe. Notice how his forearm is right along the jawbone of AJ Styles. Makes it really hard to breathe, and it's incredibly painful.
And Joe trying to drain the energy, trying to drain the desire out of AJ Styles.
And Joe just content to lean here on AJ Styles. The WWE Champion's got to find a way back up to his feet here in this match.
Styles trying to get his lower body back underneath him. Trying to overpower Samoa Joe.
Styles
crying his way in a short shot to the ribs of the challenger. Big time elbows right on the ear. Oh,
and
God.
Styles and Joe exchanging shots, but it's Joe who gets the better of it. Oh, what a right-handed downweight Joe.
Man. When is the last time you've seen that happen? Someone knocks
wait a minute. Oh, to the outside.
How in the world did AJ Styles even muster up the energy?
Because AJ Styles is fighting for the WWE Championship and his family. This will make a man do insane things. This is classic AJ Styles crashing down, but notice AJ immediately clutches his ribs. Wonder if he maybe inflicted a little of his own damage.
Very well may have been the case.
Count of 5 out of 10 here. Now count of 6 here from the official. Tossing Samoa Joe back inside the ring is AJ Styles.
Styles moving a little gingerly, trying to pull himself back up onto the apron.
I am still speechless after that.
Oh!
I was about to talk about AJ Styles' haymaker, and Samoa Joe just changed the game with one of his own.
What a nasty right.
Not again. Joe's on the move again.
No, look out, Samoa Joe! Hit with an enziguri.
This time Joe got caught.
And Joe is still on his feet inside the ring. And now AJ Styles looking to light him up. Here comes AJ Styles. Big clothesline.
A phenomenal striking blitz from the WWE champion Styles, keeping his foot on the gas.
Flies in with a forearm.
The incredible resiliency of AJ Styles never ceases to amaze me.
Samoa Joe still moving. Look, instinctively, Joe just trying to get back to his feet.
AJ just peeked over at his family. Extra added motivation.
Splashing down on the corner, trying to get Samoa Joe up on his shoulders. Joe not going to have anything of it. Off the back elbow, now AJ from the middle rope and turn it in to a reverse DDT. Cover! Joe able to kick out at 2.
That was a little too close for comfort if you're on Team Samoa Joe. Styles almost put his challenger away. Take another look at this incredible athleticism. The moonsault into the reverse DDT. Almost, but not quite enough to keep Joe down.
Yeah, but almost is a welcome sight for AJ Styles, who knows he has Samoa Joe on the ropes. He knows he has Joe reeling.
It sees AJ wiggling his own jaw, trying to get back into things, feeling the effects of some of those wicked right hands of the Samoan.
Was thinking about these Styles clash there, and Joe saw it coming. Strength of AJ Styles with Samoa Joe on the top turnbuckle here.
Styles with high risk in mind here.
Wait a minute. Samoa Joe.
Just headbutted Styles right in the face. Holy cow!
Samoa Joe, oh my God!
The knee connected, down goes Styles.
Cover, and a kick out. What offense from Samoa Joe. Watch this.
Joe will drive the inside of his right knee right into the heart of AJ Styles. Nearly dethroned the champ, but Styles fights on.
An incredible hybrid athlete, but look at the face of Samoa Joe.
Told you, Joe knows he's been in a fight. Frustrated, sore, but the Samoan keeps moving forward.
The margins to capitalize for both these superstars in this match, so razor thin, but both of them have done a great job taking advantage of it.
Another headbutt by Joe.
And AJ caught with an inverted atomic drop.
Boom! Part 3.
Samoa Joe with a senton. Here's the cover. And AJ able to kick out.
Again, just barely. Styles managing to keep his championship status in check.
You can see the frustration, almost the confusion. When you're such a high-level combatant as Samoa Joe, you're not used to having this problem. You can't put your opponent down, but your opponent is almost never phenomenal.
There's a reason why AJ Styles has been WWE champion for nearly 300 days.
Trying to get Samoa Joe up on his shoulders again.
That was almost a mistake by the champion, exposing his back to Samoa Joe. We almost found
again. Wait a minute, up on his shoulders. And where did the knee connected? Right in the midsection, it looked like, but Styles is hurt.
You've got 282 pounds crashing down across your knee this deep into a match. That could be catastrophic for Styles.
It was just pure instinct for Styles to try to hoist up and successfully do so. But now Styles has to deal with the repercussions.
And AJ Styles, oh gosh, you saw the left knee buckle as Styles tried to stand up.
WWE Universe here in Brooklyn starting to wake up to will on the champion.
What
Oh, and thinking about the Styles clash one
no
more
way.
time here. Joe able to fight him off.
Joe just too big, too powerful.
Able to escape. No!
Styles too quick. Styles in position.
Samoa Joe is dazed. Center of the ring. Oh, what a phenomenal forearm. Joe ducked underneath. Power slam. Cover. Joe could do it in a kick.
No.
The speed and rotation on that power slam was incredible.
That was torque personified, redefined. My God, what else can Samoa Joe do?
A hybrid athlete like there may not be any other on the planet. Bam! Samoa Joe nearly won the WWE title right there. And now Joe is staring down Styles.
Here's what you got to be concerned about if you are Samoa Joe, the growing frustration.
Samoa Joe doesn't need to be frustrated about anything. Everything's going his way right now.
Yeah, there was a grin there on the look of the face of Samoa Joe. Now Joe's got Styles back up to his feet here.
Styles looking for a crucifix.
Oh, wait a minute, cover.
Wow.
Joe was able to roll through.
Joe just too big for Styles to maintain.
Connected to the shoulder there. Now Styles. Styles, can he get it?
Absolutely no way.
Oh my God! What? For the Styles clash, and he did it. Styles, could this put away Joe? Try to roll him over. Cover and a kick out by Joe.
Man,
Now,
man.
Byron, now you start asking questions if you're AJ Styles. I just hit my home run. I just threw my perfect pitch. Now what do you do?
You're absolutely right, Corey. I mean, I didn't think this was even possible for Styles to hit the Styles clash.
If you noticed, AJ wasn't able to hook the second arm around the size of Samoa Joe. That could be the only respite that Samoa Joe's body had in this situation.
But still executing the maneuver, and having Samoa Joe kick out could do serious damage to the confidence, to the morale of AJ Styles.
And you could see Joe just look over at Wendy, his wife, and his daughter Annie and say, I'm okay, I'm okay.
What do you do? What else do you throw at Samoa Joe?
You're engaged in a fight with Samoa Joe. You're never truly okay.
Joe's been rocked here in this match.
Joe is like he just went 12 rounds with Ali.
And now Styles laying in some more heavy shots here on Joe.
Big giant paws of Samoa Joe. They're getting slapped by a Kodiak bear.
Pele kick! And Joe, the only thing holding him up is the ring ropes.
Here comes Styles.
And Styles sit down. Driven into the canvas. Joe collapses.
Can Joe cover? This is Samoa Joe's moment.
So much exhausted out of Samoa Joe in the last sequence with Styles. Could not get a pinfall attempt, but Styles and Samoa Joe, they have thrown everything at each other.
Samoa Joe so quick. Styles just a half a step slower, maybe this deep into the match, and Joe just spiked the champion.
Both these men wearing the wounds of battle in what has been an incredible WWE Championship match.
This has been absolutely off the charts. Two of the most gifted athletes, sports entertainers, whatever you want to call them, men on the planet Earth, doing everything in their power for the right to be called champion. This is combat in its purest form, and it is beautiful.
Both men trying to will themselves back up to their feet. Wait a minute, trying to go for the calf crusher. Remember the damage done. It's in.
AJ started the fight with the leg kicks. Now looking for the calf crusher. Can Samoa Joe hold on?
And now attacking the left leg of Samoa Joe. Calf crusher applied. Samoa Joe, is he going to tap out here at SummerSlam?
The challenger.
And breaking this up here with Styles with a third
clutch. The Coquina clutch is in. AJ Styles is going to go to sleep.
Styles, what's he going to do? Samoa Joe trying to put him to sleep.
This was Samoa Joe's prediction, his promise to Styles. I'm going to put you to sleep.
And Joe's only got a hold of one leg here. AJ Styles trying to get his legs free.
Joe just grapevine AJ's other arm, his free arm. AJ has one good hand.
AJ.
Oh my goodness.
AJ gets his leg to the bottom rope. And again, much like the Styles clash, just one thing wasn't hooked. Styles also able to escape.
Hear the roar of Samoa Joe, clearly frustrated, asking himself, what do I have to do to put Styles down for good?
Well, both these men have shared moments of frustration.
Oh, I think, did Samoa Joe just realize what he's got left in his arsenal? I've seen it before.
Get him out.
I've seen it in this very arena.
No.
Oh my God.
Joe's trying to set up AJ Styles here.
Oh, the outside. Down goes Styles.
Styles just crashed all the way from the top rope to the floor, and Samoa Joe offering the champ no quarter. It is full speed ahead.
Face first into the steel.
Listen up.
Look at the athleticism of the challenger.
Get out of here. Samoa Joe up on top of the German announce desk here.
Hey, Wendy, I made you a promise. Daddy was coming home. It looks like he's not, but I'll be your new daddy.
Samoa Joe is a sick man.
How far is too far?
Look at the face of AJ Styles. And Styles up the desk into the timekeeper's area. Holy hell!
You can only drive a man so far.
And now AJ is snapped.
Styles has come up.
Oh my God! He's striking a two hands. What are we doing? No, AJ. With the steel chair.
Styles got himself disqualified, but you know the champ doesn't care. This is personal.
Absolutely not. Styles wants to hurt Samoa Joe.
The phenomenal one is sanguinous right now.
AJ Styles was, oh God, pushed too far.
And AJ Styles not stopping with the chair.
Styles tried to contain his emotions.
No. Oh, God. Someone got to get Styles under control.
Calm down, come on. You're bleeding, AJ, come on.
AJ's wife, Wendy, had just seen enough. She told Styles, stop it.
I'm sorry. Come here, baby. I'm sorry. Let's go.
I cannot believe, guys, that Samoa Joe would say this.
Hey, Wendy, I made you a promise. Daddy was coming home. It looks like he's not, but I'll be your new daddy.
Stooping to a level that is absolutely sickening. And this sickening thud through the barricade into the timekeeper's area was just the beginning. AJ Styles rightfully lost it.
This is what Styles tried to avoid the entire match. He tried to keep his emotions in check, and that one last-ditch effort from Joe was enough.
This wasn't AJ Styles, the sports entertainer. This was AJ Styles, the father. But look in the eyes of the challenger. Samoa Joe is not done yet.